Hey, how are y'all doing? It's peak out here in Sri Lanka, and this is super late because it's about 4:45 in the morning on Sunday. um, sorry, on Saturday. Yesterday was a long travel day. My middle brother arrived at 1 something in the morning, and once he got back to the house, they slept for a little bit, and then we got up and went to see my grandmother, and then packed up everything and headed up to up country, past Balangode to Haldamulla, which is where my father's property is. Um, the property isn't finished yet. The house is mostly done. There's supposed to be four floors to the house, and 2.5 of the 4 floors are done. But it's beautiful. It's massive. Wood floors, wood ceilings. The whole back of the house is glass, and it overlooks what looks like a cliff face almost. Okay, it's not really a cliff face, but it's like the side of a mountain. And the view is breathtaking. Moved over to the building adjoining us. There are 5 buildings in total. The buildings adjoining us are not quite done yet, but it's the scale of this project is huge, and it's meant to open in another 5 months. So I pray that it opens very well and it becomes a success, because it would be great for the economy in this part of the country, and I know it would churn out a lot of really great employees, regardless of what people think of hotels here in this country. I fell asleep, woke up suddenly, like almost in a panic this morning, and realized I hadn't done the podcast, and I suddenly looked out the window, and it has been literally years since I saw lightning bugs, and more importantly, the stars. I wish you could see the stars out here. I've been trying for like maybe a half an hour now to try and capture it on film, and what my eyes see and what the camera registers are 2 different things. And I wish I could let you see what I see. I feel like I needed this trip. I was kind of like worried about, coming up here and stuff. Right now I'm sitting downstairs where the Wi-Fi is better, and I am watching the bats play with the light at the moment as they try and catch bugs, because the bugs are, attracted to the light, right? So the bats are kind of flying in and out of the porch area, and it's beautiful. I suddenly realized how insignificant my problems are, how stupidly I've been obsessing about dumb stuff, and I don't know, something about this place. It's cool up here. It's not quite as warm as it is down in Colombo, and it is very removed from everywhere. It's almost like a retreat. You come out here to kind of commune with nature, get away from everything, remember how beautiful our earth is, and how much natural wonder there is. You forget how much you could experience if you weren't running around with a camera all day long, right? Oh yeah, let's take a picture of that, like the traffic, or someone did something stupid and hit, another car or whatever. Everything is documented. But how much of it is experienced? How much of it do you just sit there and just look and lose yourself in that moment? I think we've lost that as a culture a little bit. Like right now, it's pushing 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would love nothing better than to sit outside with a cup of coffee with somebody and just enjoy the stars. I'd forgotten what it's like to be away from the city, where you can actually see the stars, and the sky's actually dark and not like a purplish brownish color because of, pollution or whatever, or the amount of lights around. In the grand scheme of things, how much does not having an iWatch matter? How much does not having Wi-Fi matter? Yeah, obviously I need Wi-Fi to be able to broadcast to you guys, but what is it that I'm talking to you about? I'm not talking to you about how to get $1 million. I'm not talking to you about how to fix your skin. I'm not talking to you about anything material, anything of this century. I want you to remember that childlike awe you have when you look at the stars and wait for something to move, hoping it's actually a shooting star, not a plane. When you watch nature, lightning bugs, y'all. Last time I saw lightning bugs, I was living in Yogaville, out in Virginia, in the middle of Buckingham County, and you go to sleep with the sound of just noise from nature, whether it's like coyotes howling, bugs and all their little creepy little noises. You don't go to sleep to sounds of traffic or an ambulance or whatever noises they may be. This is beyond what I expected and exactly what I needed at the same time. It's beautiful. Anyway, it's important to go out in nature. It's important to forget all of your worries so you can clear your head a little bit, so you can relax, so you can stop stressing. I needed this. This by far has been like the highlight of my trip so far. I love what I do. I love who I am. I love what I notice. I love what talks to me, what speaks to my soul. This is truly beautiful. I wish you could see it. I'm going to call it a night and go sit outside and watch this for a little bit longer. Maybe I'll catch the sunrise. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you again shortly.